Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I was cleaning my tarot deck and like shuffling my decks around, and this card just kept popping out. It says stalker, spy, surveil, invasion of privacy. Like somebody is peeking around the corner in your life. And when I tell you I kept shuffling the deck and this kept popping out, I'm like, who the heck is this? Who is this spying on you? Who is this got you under surveillance and why? We have parents. So for some of you guys, it could be somebody you have kids with. Uh-oh. Siblings. Hold on. These are family members. Wow. You transformed. Oh. So some of you guys, it's your parents. Put it where it fits. Some of you guys, you have kids with someone, your siblings, but it's giving me mostly family members that for whatever reason you are not communicating with them. They're stalking, spying on you and looking into you because of some type of transformation you had. Now, let me say this. If you have toxic family and family members, then this is what resonate for you. Toxic lovers, this will resonate for you. I could resonate with this, for whatever reason you could have just had a toxic family in your life and you never understood why, so you had to cut them off for different reasons. This could also go as far as cousins and aunties, uncles, all of that. So you have transformed from a toxic timeline of people. That's what I'm getting here, because you transform. They're stalking and watching you. Gemini could be significant. Nervous and tense they may feel. Superficial people that were inconsistent in your life. Now they're looking into you. A Cancer could be significant. Some people that gave you a lot of heartache and grief, because this green is for your heart chakra. Heartbroken surrounding something that you transform. Wow. A Cancer could be significant. You were a loving, caring person, giving. They didn't treat you well. They didn't treat you like family should have treated you. We have safe and guarded. So most definitely something that was harmful to you. And they're like peeking, like you have transformed. It's giving me, they're like, oh, are they going to say what we did to them? Or, what's happening? They're curious about your transformation here. They're curious about how you survived with this safe and guarded. Superficial. Yeah. This landed under some parents. So either you can have kids with somebody superficial that treated you wrong, or your parents are superficial, or they don't see things from a spiritual standpoint. Like these people can even be religious, but they're not spiritual people. Religious people are people that pose on the outside. They, read their book. They say that they pray. They do all the things, but they they don't practice what they preach. So that can make people superficial as well. Yep, here we go. Told you. Anybody that it could have possibly had you in a third party situation. People that was always all up in your business. People that projected energy onto you. They looking into you. Somebody's there watching you. These people that you have exposed, bare. This type of energy came out the other day. Like these people, in my other reading, these people were mad that manipulation tactics didn't work on you. All these cards came out. The only thing that missing is literally the Lovers. They're mad that their manipulation tactics didn't work on you. Mind games, chaos, magic, spells, all this nonsense they was doing to you didn't work. and now they're watching you and stalking you after you transform, trying to figure out how everything happened. They're curious. Mm. Contracts, commitment, obligation, and agreements. They want to know who you working with because they feel exposed for what they did. They feel like you working with somebody. Yeah, you're working with the divine. It's called the divine. It's called a higher power. How did you transform? They want to know how did that happen? Like, how did you find out what we were doing? How did you find out that we were doing projection on you, manipulating you, playing mind games with you? How did you not, like, how did you survive? How are you not gone? And I'm gonna tell you this, when people, because this has happened to me, for some reason, for some of you, this may resonate. It seems like everybody in your life was sent to destroy you. All your family members, all your lovers, like you're just a great person and everybody was sent to destroy you. Now, that is not a victim mindset. That's just something you've come across in your life for you to realize who you were, and something push you into a transformation for you to realize that you're a divine being on this planet. Now, there's been a lot of manipulation, a lot of projection, a lot of abandonment, a lot of mistreatment for you not to see who you are. Okay? That happened to me. And I'm pretty sure they are looking into, let's just say, us. Because all the projection, all the things they did to you, you were not supposed to survive what you went through. You weren't. But you've been safe and guarded this whole time, and maybe you didn't even know it. They want to know who you working with, like you with the Illuminati or something. Who sent you? Oh my God. Yeah, we got witchy sister. Who sent you? They think you doing now because they're exposed, they think that you're doing some kind of magic, some kind of illusion. This is nuts. That's crazy. Fraud, because you realize they were a fraud. Some of them literally doing fraudulent things. Insurance, identity check, tax, mortgage. You know that they're a fraud. And crazy enough, they want to think you a fraud because you know what you know. So you got to be doing some kind of magic or something evil. They're the evil ones, but because you transform, it's kind of like what goes through my mind, because I be like, I wonder what people think because I've survived so much that's been thrown at me. It's like you've risen from the dead and they don't know what to do. It could be it's inquisitive because they're exposed, number one, because you realize what they were doing. So they're bearing exposed right now. And they want to know who you working with. Like, could you do something to them? Could you set them up with this fraudulent stuff? Like, they feel like because you know what you know now, that you may be the one doing something to them. Ain't that nuts? Did you ever do anything to them to deserve what they did? But now that you know, because you transformed, you're aware of everything at this point. That's one thing about transforming. You are very aware. If that last reading resonates, surviving their manipulation, this one will too. You are very aware of who they are and what they are. Now they worried about what you gonna do. Ain't that crazy? Because you're empowered. You walk through the storm and the fire and you transform, and that is just supposed to be impossible. You were sent to fail. You should have been strung out on drugs. You should have been popped yourself by now. You should have been gave your body up in all kinds of ways. You should not have survived all the chaos that these people put you through. They want to know, how are you empowered, who you working with, and what you gonna end up doing to them because of what they did to you. Now that you realize the whole time that they was playing mind games with you and they worked as a group effort, and it seems like over and over and over in your life, you were hit with a whirlwind of people. a whirlwind of people just spiraling out of control, and you didn't know why. But you have healed and transformed, and these people are curious to what you're going to do next. That's why they're watching. Look at him peeking around that wall. What you going to do next? What's about to happen next? What are they going to do? Healing, recovering. Can't make it up. You've healed from the BS. You're putting yourself back together. They thought you would stay down. You're empowered. You're healed. And they wonder now that you have risen like the crypt keeper, what you going to do to them? How you going to get them back? Because your eyes are open now. The player. Yeah. The people that want to be a player in your energy. Non-committal people watching you too. Everybody is watching you. Everybody is watching you that you cut off. They're watching you. Yeah, because they were liars. They lying on you now. They lying on you. They're saying that you're the bad person. They're saying that you're doing things to them. Whatever got you empowered or whatever glow up you have, they're saying it's only because of X, Y, and Z. Binding, finances, love, spiritual, energetic. They're saying that there's some kind of way, yeah, with work, business, or job. Maybe you guys are glowing up in some kind of way. Maybe you had some kind of influx in your finances. Things are going well. These what we call blessings. They're trying to say it's not real, or it's not authentic, or you got it in some kind of way that wasn't right, which is just nuts for people to think like that, because they are so negative. They can only perceive you to be negative if you got something good. That's like just the mindset of people. That's literally still projecting onto you all of their negativity over your transformation. They can't fathom a transformation because they don't do things like that. They just stay karmic, negative, and terrible. That's what they do. They can't fathom it. So they still projecting onto you, even though it's a spiritual transformation. They're saying that it's something negative and you got to be working with somebody. You about to do something to them. They over here lying on you. Children, creations, investments. Like I said, some of y'all can have children with these people. People from your childhood. It's literally everybody. Everybody that you have cut off. This is crazy. This is everyone. Sagittarius could be significant. Because you were a loving, optimistic person. Honest, straightforward, intellectual. Your intuition is on point. I see a lot of violet out here. Your intuition is on point. That energy came out. Yes, mind games, manipulation, trickery, and confusion. They're watching you because you survive. I will survive for as long as I know how to love. I know I stay alive. I think I said that right. You survive and the game is over. So they're looking at you. They're watching you. Ending and completion. And that came after mind games. And also the lies. No one believes you. No one is believing you. Because your proof, what I'm hearing is your proof is in the pudding. So they can watch all they want because you're safe and guarded and the game is over. So now all they can do is tell lies. All they can do is lie on you. Because the mind games ain't working no more. Now they're going to be working mind games on whoever will even listen. But your proof is the pudding. What more is there to say? So let's see what's coming towards you now. Yeah, because a lot of these people you told the truth to, and they don't like hearing the truth. They don't like you stressing the truth. They feel like you're going to tell the truth as you move on. You're going to stress the truth about them and what they've done. They're feeling nervous right now. They're feeling nervous. They want to, wow, I got stressed at the top of this deck. They're feeling nervous. They're feeling nervous because you're safe now. They want to look, and that fell on top of guarded. They want to know, how are you safe? After all the things we've done to you, how are you safe right now? How are you even smiling right now? Yeah, tense. How is that possible? Everybody that played games with you want to know how, and that's why they're peeping around the corner. That's why they're looking. That's why they all up in your business. Yeah, a lot of them are lonely. You're not. They wanted to leave you lonely. You're safe and guarded. And you are okay being by yourself. That's the thing. That's the difference between you and them. They have to be with all this toxicity and lie and gossip and spread rumors and do all this crap to have friends. You can care less. You've been surrounded around too many fake people to care less about whether you got friends or not. Yeah, you're excited about life. You can care less. They stressed out and tense. You and I get the point that, like, you're not even trying to expose nobody. You don't care. You just cut them off. Yeah, you don't care. You wish them the best. That's the thing. They still don't trust that you're a good person. After all this time, they still think that you're terrible. And this is all coming over here in this area, like who you working with and what you doing to them. They can't fathom that karma exists. They can't fathom that that's true. Okay. They think that is you because you're getting get back. Yeah. Because you're over here proud in life and they're over there disappointed. Like I said, things are going well for you clearly, and it's not going well for them. Lonely, tense, and disappointed. Yeah, a lot of them are overwhelmed. And you're cheerful. You are so happy about life because you got rid of these people out of your energy. So what is going on with these people? What's going on with them? They left as a memory. Nostalgia. Thinking back on all the things that they've done to you. Six of Cups. Memories of what they did to you, and they are afraid. They are overwhelmed. Look at him. They don't know what might happen. They don't know who you might tell about these mind games now that the game is over. They don't know what stories you're going to come and tell. Yeah, with this action and adventure, the 3 of Wands. They don't know what's going to happen. They're afraid. They're afraid. A tell-all. Yeah, the Page of Cups. What kind of messages you going to have that's going to have them trapped in their head, because you're no longer trapped in their head, your head. The month of August could be significant. August the 3rd, June the 3rd, 63, 36, 68, 38 could be significant. Some of them also want to give you a message of love because they don't want to be trapped in their head about what they did to you. Yeah, because now justice is here. That's what's going on. Their justice is being trapped in their head about what they did to you and being afraid, literally afraid of what might be told about what they've done to you. They're scared. That's why they watch them. Yeah, because your power. Oh, I can't. Yeah, hold on. I had to pull this back because they don't have no clothes on this card. Because you are the star and you believed in your personal power with this 2 of Wands. They recognize you as the star now. It's an illusion to them. They're scared. They don't know what you about to say. You up here working with people, like they say with this contract. Who you working with? Who you about to go tell what we did? Talent, shining, money news. Over they resting quiet moments flat on their back. You have new beginnings. You have wonderful things going on. They're scared. They trapped in their head because they don't know what's going to happen because you're so happy. You have great, amazing things going on for you. They shaking in their boots because they don't know what you ever going to say ever since you walked away. Like, they don't know what you're going to say because you alone. That's the thing. They left you alone and left you abandoned. Whoever played these mind games and trickery with you left you abandoned and left you alone. And that's what scares them the most. You said the game is over. The show is over. You took that curtain, you wrapped it around you, and you walked away. They don't know what you're about to do. They don't know what you're about to say. Yeah. They don't know what's about to happen because your sword is up. They can't even come and try to even assume or guess or even try to talk to you to get in your mind a little bit to see what you might do or say. Your sword is up. Yeah. Obsessed with watching you. What are you going to put in the work? What are you working towards? What's going to happen next? They want to know what's going to happen next. Now that you see them for who they are. And Hangman. Yeah. They're waiting. They're at the edge of their seat. That's why they're watching you. Waiting at the edge of their seat to see what you're going to say next about them leaving you out in the cold. I cannot make it up. That fell on top of justice. That's their justice right now, is to sit on the edge of their freaking seat for abandoning you and leaving you the way that they did. Nobody came to help you. You limping behind them. Nobody came to save you, and no one cared. And now they're watching to see what you're going to say. They're literally sitting there just waiting to see what's going to happen now, who you're going to expose, what you're going to say. Because right now, a lot of us, I'm going to say us, a lot of us are in front of a lot of people. We're talking to a lot of people because of the power of the internet. They want to know, what are you about to say? They are watching you very closely. Yeah. Are you going to be impulsive with the Knight of Wands? Are you going to be impulsive and say what they've done to you? Keep going. Keep going. You should be scared. You should be afraid. You should be. Yeah. Because of these endings, the game is over. They are shaking in their boots. They are watching you very closely. Yeah. October could be significant. October the 8th, August the 10th. Yeah. Listen, when I tell you they are locked in their head about you out here having new beginnings, because you always been nurturing, loving, pouring into them, a practical person, investing in them. You put that energy at a stalemate and now you are shining. It's a deadlock and thinking periods. That's what the card says. We also have the Hangman. We also have the Four Swords. They don't know what to do. They're waiting on the edge of their seat. Tis, tis. How interesting for them to wait on the edge of their seat to see what you're going to say when they the one that put you in that position. Is literally, I'm telling you, it's like someone raising from the dead. You've awakened. You're awakened. So that transformation, rebirth, upgrade, awaken. You're woke. You were asleep because of these projections. You were asleep because of the mind games. You were asleep and now you're woke. And they're like, oh, shoot, they're woke. He's woke. She's woke. Oh, my God. What are we going to do? Our projections are going to no longer work. We got to tell some lies. We got to say that they did this. We got to say that they did that. Yeah, we got to say that they did this. We got to say they did that. They're up here searching for something to say about you. Ain't nothing to say. The proof is in the darn pudding, other than that your wealth is growing. Other than that you're feeling good, smelling good, looking good, and everything is fine in your life. Other than you have people that are going to be patient and be stable with you, that you persevered. Yeah. You increased your boundaries in your life. You standing on business in your life. That's what changed. Yeah. While they was in this thieving, conniving, lying, manipulating, trickery energy with you. Yeah. Got them in the Nine of Swords. Anxiety, depression, sitting up at night, wondering what's next, sitting on the edge of their seat. They might as well get their popcorn because they want to know who you working with. They wondering if you juggling between telling somebody something, who you working with. Like I said, with that contract over there, who are you working with? How did you get in this Queen of Wands energy? This confident, abundant, manifesting, growing, healing, feeling yourself energy when we left you out for dead. How did you get there? Who are you working with? Like I say, are you with the Illuminati? Are you signing contracts with people? How did you survive everything we threw at you? Yeah, because you're a magician. Fool. They never knew all the power that you had. You didn't even know all the power that you had until you walked away over and over and over again and chose yourself and you realized who the fuck you was. Queen of Pentacles back at the bottom of the deck. Trustworthy, prosperous, sensual, love, hospitality, abundant, responsible, resourceful, safety, confident, nurturing. all the things you were. And they gave you nothing but burdens when you came to them with that energy. In these relationships, can't make it up. I know too much all about it. Now you have nothing but new beginnings, prosperous timelines, because you let these people go, and now they want to know how that will turn for you. Nothing but good luck for you. How did that happen? How'd you get them 10 of Pentacles? I didn't even see that one. How are you getting all this abundance in your life? Who are you working with? That's what they want to know. Who you working with, and how did you get up out of what the energy we put you in when we abandoned you? When we left you for dead and nobody came to save you, how did you survive? And only by God that you did. Yeah, game over. Since it's over. It's over. So let me clean these cards up, because these people are just worried. You were so, like I said, worried is at the top right here. They're worried because you were nothing but good, cheerful, exciting, loving, pouring into their energy. Now you're over there feeling safe and feeling valued, and they don't know what you about to say. They don't know if you finna do a tell-all book. They don't know if you finna air them out. They don't know if you finna start doing videos. They don't know what you gonna do. So before you try to do it, they want to start spreading some lies first. That's what I just heard. But it ain't gonna work. Yeah, are you serious? Are you serious? It ain't gonna work. Because you're safe. You're safe and guarded. It's not going to work. Oh, that wasn't even it. You're safe and guarded. It ain't going to work. They're going to continue to be disappointed, tense, and overwhelmed and lonely. Okay? That's it's not going to work. Effectively. Doing things effectively, find the right way to do it. Give it your all and you will see results. Every effective action is a step towards success. You see that wheel back there? Every effective action that you took forward was a step towards your success. And they're worried about, how did you become successful? How did that happen? You're feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the very seemingly contradictory information that is coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they're telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction that you want to take in your life. You're taking effective steps. There are contradictory information that is coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what your instincts tell you to do, which is continue to move forward with your wheel of fortune, okay? Creativity. Divine inspiration strikes at this time, most wonderful times. The angels remind you that the more you believe in your abilities and let your creative impulses out, the better artist you'll become. You'll start to feel more alive and powerful as you allow new wonderful ideas into your mind. A lot of you guys, your creativity is unlocking. Effectively move forward. There'll be some things that try to contradict and block your path. Keep moving forward. You're safe. You're guarded. Nothing but wonderful things are coming for you because you're no longer attached to these people. Let them watch. Let them peek around them corners. Let them wonder what's going on with your life, okay? Aries, Leo, Pisces. Wow. Leo heavy. Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Leo. Wow. February could be significant. Alrighty, we have December, March, May, January, February. January 25th, 26th, 12th, February 16th, February 5th, February 12th, February the 3rd, February the 25th, June 5th, June the 3rd, June the 13th, June the 26th, June the 23rd, May 26th, May 21st, May 12th, May 30th, May 31st, May 23rd, June the 4th, June the 25th, June the 21st, June the 12th, April the 12th, April the 21st, April the 15th, April the 14th, April 16th. Put this up. Let's get some letters. We have B, T, X, W, B, R, I, W, H. I hear BBW. Yeah. BMW, possibly. Something about a trick. Tricks are for kids, okay? I literally got tricks. Maybe y'all used to eat that cereal when y'all was little, or somebody was playing a whole bunch of tricks. Something about a crow. I don't know. When I see this, I see work and race. Something about Wix. Somebody could have built a website. And for some reason, when I see these, I see like something about a train or Jules, Jen, Jennifer. J, CP could be significant. Netta. Okay. All right. 26, 24 could be significant. 42, 32, 23. 36, 53, 56, 65. The color black, the nighttime could be significant. Orange, yellow, blue, green, violet, and white. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Just know that all these people that you have cut off, that manipulated you, played mind games with you, are basically staring at you and waiting on the edge of their seat, wondering if you're going to tell on them and what they did to you, if you're going to let the whole world know. That's really it. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like we said, keep moving forward. Who cares? You shouldn't have done what you did. Till next time, peace and love. Bye.